Hello, this is Jonathan Doolin, and I am playing Factory Town. Its current version is 0.148b. The credits, I just want to say this looks like a very small team, and uh, they have produced an extraordinary game that is still being improved upon. So I am going to load my last save from part 06 and begin part 7. And in part 7, well, I've noticed that I'm making vegetable stew from the products of a farm in the last video, which was a short one. And I've realized that that farm can probably produce quite a few other things. So first of all, um, interestingly, I can just delete that and delete that. It deletes it leaves the vegetables, but it deletes the little farm plots under them, so I can make more farm plots. I'm going to make a roadway from here to well, where is the actual fertilizer coming from? I think it's coming from that barn over there. So I will make the road come up this way, down this way. Actually, I don't want it to come that way. I want it to turn here so that I get as much area out of that as I can. And you know what? This farm could use some more grain. I'm going to delete some of that so that I got a better roadway. Remove resource, come through there, and BFF, our best friend, the farm plot, the farm tile, and put in more grain. BFG. And then immediately I can get rid of those. It's not necessary to leave them. And put that road all the way to the barn. I think that barn is storing fertilizer. Oh, and I noticed that there was a problem with this. I should have realized, because this chicken farm and this beef farm were copies of each other, and I had an error in the beef farm. So obviously I will have the same error in the chicken farm, and it is that this is not filtered here. It should be filtered to raw chicken. Right now, if you look under this block, there is a cooked chicken there. It's hard to tell that there is a difference, but I am going to use the pickup item tool, which is pickup item, which is the J key. It's also here, but it doesn't show you that it's the J key. But anyway, I can click there, and that is out of that spot, and it has actually hasn't just disappeared. It has gone into my base. I move M, click M, grab, drop. No, grab, click, click. Okay, and you see this barn. What's going on with this barn? It's full of chicken, but soon it will start getting filled with. Oh man. Okay, stop. Get out of the move menu. Um, I think. Oh, that. You know what? That should be a suggestion. I'm going to suggest something. basically, the game might already have this, but I would like a button that just goes to the select option. What I've been doing is pressing the escape button until I get there, but sometimes I press the escape button one too many times and the game menu pops up. Crap, I was not recording. Um, so basically, right now, what the game does, okay, what the game does is, like if I have this barn selected, I don't know, sometimes I hit the escape button and it goes back to the menu, the select. I hit this escape button again, and I'm into the stage where I want to be. Hit the button again, and the menu pops up. Hit the escape button again, and you just keep hitting the escape button. What I'd like is a dedicated button to go uh, to go straight to the select. And as a matter of fact, maybe that's here. No, it's select blocks, select columns, or it is select. So I think I just hit that select icon there and it will go back to the select without hitting escape over and over again. All right, that guy is full of veggie stew, and that, I think there's a wagon delivering veggie stew, but I want to make a couple of other nice, let's see. I think the kitchen is a little bit lower than the farm, so I want to build a ramp 3 high from there. Scaffold block. Okay, I've still got scaffold blocks selected. And so this is lower right here. So it's actually, and I'm going to go ahead and build another one too. One of these is going to be, you know what? One more. I haven't told you what I'm doing, so you have no idea why I'm doing this. Okay, I want to make 2 more things in this guy. I want to make fruit juice and jam, and I think that's what can be produced from plants by themselves. Fruit juice, jam, and veggie stew. Berry cake, cake, maybe cake could be too. Vegetarian product, because cake is made from, in the kitchen, cake is made from flour, sugar, butter. Okay, yeah, that needs butter and eggs, so not just yet. So what I'm going to do is make a row for sugar coming this way, because sugar can only be placed on belts, and a row for the other thing that I'm going to put in there, berries. And really, now I am wishing that I had put down the things before I did that. I wonder, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to move it out of the way. M for move, and it's just going to be moved over there. And, oh, that's interesting. There's something there that can't be moved. Wonder what it is. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Well, then I will just start doing my best friend forever, the farming tile. and just put it where I can. So that's going to be berries. And then best friend forever farming tile. Here we're going to put some sugar. Best friend, not BFF, BF, plant sugar. And we got sugar right there. And we can actually remove all those tiles that we just put down. The berries will still grow and the sugar will still grow. Then I'm going to make 2 grabbers in the wrong direction. This one is going to get sugar. Whoops. Sugar. And this one is going to get berries. And then we're going to grab each of those and rotate them. And it's not producing sugar yet because the sugar has not fully grown. But the berries have fully grown, so we should be making, yeah, fruit juice is coming out. So I will build a worker named Wagon, and the wagon will come over here and get fruit juice and drop it off in the food market. And what about jam? Still not making jam. How close are 81% progress? It's gonna make it. Alright. Question. Is there any more space for, I don't know, sugar down here? BFF. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Let's see, what do I want to put there? I actually don't know what is... I don't think there's no shortages. Well, there might be a shortage of sugar. It's hard to tell. What's this say? Oh, it has no sugar plants. There, now it has a sugar plant. And that's slow. It looks slow. Oh, well, it's because it hardly has any workers. There we go. Now it won't be slow. I'll have 6 workers in there. And we'll make more sugar tiles here. BF. What does S do? Plant sugar. BFS. What else do I want? More grain. BFG. And that utilizes everything as well as I can, except I could have built this higher and had access to a little bit more space, but this will be sufficient. Okay. Look, it's making jam. I need a delivery guy. B workers and wagon. Jam. And that needs to be taken to the Gourmet Foods. And let's make a little faster road through here for the Gourmet Food. There we go. Jam delivered. Yay. And we're up to 128 in happiness. Excellent. So now I'm going to hit the L button I feel like there's two different versions of this. Let me, no. Seems like I've seen a version of this menu that breaks it down into stuff that can be sold at the general goods store, stuff that can be sold at the apothecary. But for some reason now, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that menu. What is it? Or I'm not seeing it in that format. I kind of like that format. Research goods. Look at the research. It has. I'm researching machinery, and it's very slow going for that machinery. So I could have a look and see what's going on here. Is it because the wood is being produced so slowly? Probably it is. So yeah, let's put a couple more foresters in there to make that wood a little bit more common. That might be too much. Yeah, the input is going up 9, 10. I'll bring one more worker out of there. And the lumber mill, 17. Ideally, this number is actually stable. So this number, if I'm supplying just the right amount of wood, this number should be like hover at a certain point. It shouldn't be going up to, it should be coming, but of course, since now it's a little bit too much, so, but that's okay. It's better too much than not enough. I could also up the workers in the lumber mill, produce more paper. The barn is not accumulating paper right now, so let's see how far that can go up. Really not very far, but I mean 360%. And now you can see the input is still stable. Okay, it is dropping. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So the limiting factor is the forestry now. I'll put that up to 3. And of course, still no accumulation in the barn. But the school will work a little bit faster now. Okay, what else do I want to do? There's a man outstanding in the field. What is he doing? He's apparently gotten bored with his work of bringing lumber. Okay. Looks like he was bringing lumber to the somewhere that is probably chock full of lumber now. Other things I can build. How about reinforced boards? That's what I could build in order to that's what we need in order to upgrade our base. Some reinforced boards. Here's some coal and some iron ore together. I'm going to check the time on the video. Okay, we still got about another 10 minutes. I don't want to make these too much less than half an hour. I think half an hour is a good length. But buildings, and I'm going to make a forge. The forge will make iron plates, and then we also want wood. Buildings, I will put in a forester over here. big advantage of the forester over workers is that they don't deplete the forest completely. So your initial configuration remains stable. You don't have to go redesign it as the workers deplete the resources. We're going to build a workshop. And the workshop is going to make reinforced planks. But in order to build a reinforced plank, he needs nails, metal, iron plates, and boards. He can make the boards himself. Planks. No, he can't make planks. Move that there. We need the planks made by a lumber mill, BDL. And they're going to make planks. They're going to make logs. The logs are going to roll right into the lumber mill. The planks are going to come out of the lumber mill by cloth conveyor belt. And I'll go ahead and send the cloth conveyor belt like that to the workshop. Forge. Go ahead and put 3 guys getting iron. 1 guy getting coal. And then rotate that around. Put a cloth conveyor belt to send in that. I'll put 2 cloth conveyor belts down. And one of them will carry nails. Click, click. One of them will carry not nails, metal bars, iron bars, iron plate. And then select the recipe you want to build nails as well as iron plate. And he is making reinforced planks. Cool. So then I will build a barn here. BDB. And he will output his reinforced planks to this barn here. Good. And with that, it's probably time to build a bridge so that I can deliver some iron planks to make happiness for my people. But I am going to set it up so that he can't take all of the... I'm going to set that so it's input only, and then he can only... And then nobody will be able to take all of the planks. Build a nice bridge over this river. Wait a second. We'll make it 3 high. 1, 2, 3. I can delete out some of the things underneath it before I... Basically, I'm making it tall so that if I happen to discover boat building later, I can... how badly did I miss there? Okay. No, I got it right. If I discover boat building later, I can pass under the bridge. Then a nice highway coming up and over the bridge. And then let's see if this is possible. Sometimes this works. Sometimes the area right adjacent to it is not quite right. So unfortunately, I've made my bridge sort of asymmetrical in some way. So I can't copy it. What went wrong? They're just not the same length on both sides. So you know what I'll do? I will use a block. We got something. Machinery. Cool. I'll select a new technology later. As long as we're making paper now, it's being put into that barn, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Block select, control up, copy, and then let's see if this can be placed on anything. Looks like it'll fit there. Not quite what I want, but no, it won't fit there. Occupied. What do you mean you're occupied? Okay, it's as though it is referencing from the center of the object rather than the edges. So it's not, it doesn't want to place anything down on the edge. So I'm going to have to basically repeat this build. Okay, then we'll put this there. If I want it to be 2 lanes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then can I just build a road without? No. Oh, that's not a road. That's not a delete. Okay, now let's try that again. Yes. Nothing happened. Okay. So, no, I can't just build a road. I gotta put those down. And then I can go, well, no, just build across. Boy, I'm having all kinds of trouble building a bridge. Can't copy. Trouble is I think I wonder if I had made the land all flat around it before I started. Dang it. Did I not select the road? I guess I didn't. Okay. All that so that I could build a wagon. And start delivering reinforced wooden planks to the general mill, to the general store. I will want more highways built. Terribly inefficient way to get the planks over there, but why aren't you doing anything, sir? Oh, because we've still got them all on input. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. He doesn't need to start sending them right away. I want to keep a certain amount of my certain amount of those things in supply. But I am surprised that my town center isn't ready to upgrade. What's he need? 100 blue coins and 20 metal wheels. Wow. Okay. We'll have to get on that. We don't have any. I thought we only had one thing to get, but we had 3. Alright. So, the video is at 30 minutes, and it's time for me to go. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.